Hey everybody, Matt Kloskowski here with LightroomKillerTips.com, and I wanted to bring you a very, very quick tip on presets. I have a lot of presets on my website, Lightroom Killer Tips, and people love presets inside of Lightroom, and there's a lot of other free presets that are out there. This tip is on how to kind of manage them and use a little setting inside of it that I think can help out, especially if you download a lot of presets. So here's an example. I've got this vintage style preset, so I'm going to go ahead and click on it and apply it to the photo, and it gives you that kind of vintage Instagram type of a look to it. Well, let's say there's a setting that you always go back and you always find that you're changing. Maybe it's the vignette setting, all right? Maybe I go into the effects panel and the vignette's not strong enough, so I'm gonna make it a little bit stronger here. And I find that I'm always doing that for that preset. Well, instead of continually going back and doing that for the preset each time, you've got two options. You can create a brand new preset, but to me, that kind of starts to make your presets panel, it gets pretty crazy inside of here where it's very difficult to find presets when you have too many of them, especially if you have duplicate ones where you've got vintage style and then vintage style with a stronger vignette, and to me it gets too much. So if you find yourself always changing something, then just don't create a new one, just go in there and update the existing one. So what we can do here is if I right click on vintage style, it says update with current settings. So that's going to open up a dialog box, and you'll have to know what was used to create the preset. The best way to do that would be to reset your photo before you apply it and kind of just poke around through the panels to see which ones are not set at 0. So I know here that I also used split toning to create this preset, so I'm going to turn that on. And then I've got post-crop vignetting inside of here. If you're using Lightroom 4 and beyond, I always suggest you turn on the process version just because that locks in that new process version too. But once you go in here and you update those settings, and I click on update, the next time that I go apply that preset, it's going to have the vignette settings that I like on it, not the vignette settings that were used to create the preset. So again, it's just kind of helping you cut down on some of the clutter in your presets if you find you're always making a specific change to one preset. And I really think that is the core of presets. They're a start, but very rarely do we go in there and we can just click on a preset and we're done. We usually do have to go in there and tweak something. If you find you're tweaking the same setting over and over again, just update the preset, and that way it makes it so much easier and you save some time in the end. All right, folks, my phone is ringing. That means I gotta go. My name is Matt Kloskowski. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again very soon.